up against Indiana, it is a big deal. Keep in mind, the Hoosiers beat Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game last year on their way to the national title. But Ohio State knows they could be the team to beat in the Big Ten this year. It is all on the line for some early dominance when Ohio State takes on Indiana. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Got it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Now the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Caught near the sticks, it's Marsh. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The Hoosiers churn out another first down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. The pressure's on. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
dangerous throw. You cannot make that throw. You can't throw it across your body, but in particular when you're getting hit. I really love this pass rush. Look how aggressive they are. They're getting into the backfield, making life difficult on this quarterback. I think they're speeding up his clock. You can tell he's just not thinking the way he normally thinks, because that is not a decision that we've seen him normally make.
Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Hand off to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
They're going to run it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage, 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Here's the 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice gain for the back.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. On the move now. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! They find the end zone for the first time. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Oh, what a grab! Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun, looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
To throw, it's Hoover. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab by the receiver. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Incompletion sets up a second down. On the run, it's Jackson. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside, great posture, and he's able to make the tackle in space.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Breaking into the clear. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Sayan. Catch made by the tight end. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. Now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. Strategy session before this third down play.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. It's a quick catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To the air, it's Hoover. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Indiana. No chance to catch him there.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Gets the first and still running. He's got room to run. Look out. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. Could take it all the way. At the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And the defense joins the scoring party now. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Diving grab, what a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. To throw, it's Sayin. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. That's their third and final. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. The sure hands. It's Jackson. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Parked behind the line. It's Jackson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on third down. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Oh, he's bringing it back. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. This will likely be the last play of the half. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the... Looking to throw it deep. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Cross. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No. Touchdown.
This is exactly how you draw it up, is getting the score in the first drive of the third quarter when you defer when you win the coin toss, but never do you expect it to be on the kickoff return. What a return right here. Just an electric way to start this second half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. Steps out at the 22. Not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback takes the handoff again. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Hoover. Gets made on the out route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Richard. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
The number one key to defend the screen pass is the ability to diagnose that it's going on, and this defense does a remarkable job. Look how quickly they understand what the offense is trying to do, and then they're there for a negative play. That's an outstanding job and just a defense that is very prepared.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Scanning the field. It's Sayin. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Jackson. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's how you finish a play. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
And the Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Linebacker shifting around now. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's low. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Good enough for first down yardage. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead of the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here we go, third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Bringing it out. It's Bond. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. To the air, it's Hoover. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds his man. It's Marsh. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Richard. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the fourth quarter, and they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Moves out of the pocket. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Marsh. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
In this situation, the defense just cannot get beat deep. Deeper than the deepest, wider than the widest. If you're the offense, the check down's going to be wide open. You might want to start taking that as well.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
Across the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now. 2nd and 3. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And they'll give it to the back. And they're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
This offense building into 3rd down success. Getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. Well, we knew these 3rd downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that. And this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on 3rd down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Lets it go quickly. Caught on the outside. It's Marsh. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
That's a great start to this drive, and they do not have to panic. There's a lot of time left. Remember, clock stops, the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops once you get a 1st down. There's a ton of...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Indiana. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They've still got one more left to work with. Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. That's their third and final. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. Crucial third down play right here. Design quarterback run. Running through the tackle. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Just a tremendous achievement, one that will rank alongside the great teams ever in this conference. Undefeated regular season, now this conference championship. And Joe, if you look at this team, anything seems possible the way they play.
Chris, a 9-game conference schedule. Winning this conference championship game, likely a top 2 seed in the college football playoff. Who wants to play this team? They are so well-rounded. They are perfectly built to go handle this playoff. This right here, this team, this is my national champion favorite.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night. The most impactful handoff of the season is just moments away now. And one of these guys will become the 91st Heisman Trophy winner. The 4 finalists, as chosen by the Heisman balloters, a somewhat surprising group if we're being honest. At the beginning of the season, you might not have thought these would be your 4 finalists, but each of these guys has earned their way here, not by focusing on the Heisman, but by focusing on their team and doing what it takes to win football games. A reminder of how good each of their 4 seasons were. And these guys talk about their poise, their composure. They've been that way on the field, but when you get to Heisman Trophy night and you get them together and the trophy is in the room, everybody admits these are very nervous moments. Only one of them will have their name read. Only one of them will join this exclusive fraternity. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalists. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And the winner of the 2026 Heisman Trophy is senior wide receiver out of Houston,
Bye.